Overseas now, a group of Western African leaders have issued coup organisers in Niger an ultimatum. They have been given 1 week to reinstate the country's democratically elected president to power. Otherwise, force may be used.
These chaotic scenes outside the French embassy are certain to deepen concern in the West. Supporters of the coup, which has been boosted by anti-French sentiment, lit fires and shouted their support for Vladimir Putin as they waved the Russian tricolour. What was a fragile democracy now appears to be heading towards full-blown military dictatorship, which could end up aligning itself with the Kremlin.
Vladimir Putin is kind of smugly watching the West scramble to respond to this, and is trying to ramp up his information machinery to promote the Kremlin's messaging about Western double standards and Western neocolonialism. But he also has a bit of apprehension as to whether I think Russia will be able to break through there.
Any shift could also have a profound impact on the global fight against terror. At this base, US forces were training the country's soldiers. For the Pentagon, Niger is a cornerstone in its fight against Islamic radicals in the region. The French, a former colonial power, also have bases in the country. What happens to the 1,500 troops stationed here remains an unanswered question. The Sahel region of Africa has seen multiple military coups since 2020 in Guinea, Burkina Faso, Mali, Chad and Sudan. The latest military takeover in Niger means there's now a belt of land from Africa's east to west coasts under military control. Russia has increased its influence in the region in the form of the Wagner Group. It's a paramilitary force made up of mercenaries operating in countries like Mali, the Central African Republic and Sudan. Now, those places have a complicated relationship with the West due to colonial legacies. Niger is one of the poorest countries in the world, and for its people, these are uncertain and frightening times. A regional bloc of 15 West African countries is threatening military action if President Bazoum, seen here, is not released from house arrest. But for now, the leader of the coup, General Omar Chiani's holding firm. He also met with the president of Chad, who's acting as a mediator. The real tragedy for the country, though, is that this will most likely cause further instability and hamper chances of development. Alex Rossi, Sky News.